And I think some older people just call galoshes, just like in general, an all-weather boot. Like, oh, you got your galoshes on. Hey y'all, and welcome to Hot Chocolate Chat. Today I'm drinking a hot chocolate from Starbucks, and I want to know, do you know what galoshes are? Some of y'all may know that I have been wanting hunter boots for forever. Like, forever. I personally think that they are just like ridiculously expensive, but one of my daughters for Christmas found a super amazing deal and I got a pair. There's a whole nother story about that, but I was telling the cashier at the grocery store and she says, oh, like galoshes? You got galoshes? I consider that kind of an older term, and the cashier was a more mature woman, so that could account for her term usage. But like, do you know what galoshes are? If so, me, I do. For those of you that don't know, galoshes are like rubber shoe coverings. Kind of looks like a boot-ish, but you put your foot and with your shoe on in it. And I think some older people just call galoshes, just like in general, an all-weather boot. Like, oh, you got your galoshes on. But it's not the same thing. I'm sorry, it's not the same thing. Those are definitely not hunter boots. Okay, I was just going to say like, oh, you know Paddington Bear? He wears galoshes. But then I looked it up and he doesn't, so. He wears wellies or Wellingtons, which is kind of like a hunter boot. I mean, it's practically the same thing, just a different brand. But it's not galoshes. So if you're wearing all-weather boots today, you could clarify for the masses like, these are not galoshes. I've got on boot. They're not galoshes. That's what I want to talk about today. Do you know the meaning of galoshes? Do you own any galoshes? Do you know anybody that owns galoshes? If you want to stalk me on Snapchat, it's sideofawesome, and on Instagram and YouTube, it's Our Gray House. But just don't stalk me in real life, though, because that's creepy.